Yo, what's up, ninjas? This is Sandworld, and every year there's always going to be a movie that's going to try to capitalize on the EDM scene, because as we know, the EDM scene right now is pretty much at a peak where a lot of people like it. There's a lot of ravers, there's a lot of people trying to make it as DJs, and now Netflix has decided to come out with a movie. So first off, I've already watched the movie, but as you guys can see from the thing, the lives of a budding DJ, his loyal pal, a hopeless romantic, a jaded has-been, and a troubled couple, blah 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 blah. So this is gonna be my review from the standpoint of being a producer. Let's go. XOXO, guys. My review for this movie is gonna be 5 out of 5, mainly for this opening scene.
Oh yeah, yo boys, you seen Ableton? Oh shit, look at them headphones he's putting them in. Oh yeah, what's up, what's up?
That's right, your boy is using Ableton, guys. So that means, because of this movie, Ableton is better than Logic, Ableton is better than FL Studio. It's over, guys. It's over for you guys. You guys can't combat this in any way. You can't be like, FL Studio has a beat maker. Fuck you. Ableton was seen in the movie XOXO made by Netflix.
Oh damn, mom vocals. I need that sample pack, guys. I need some mom vocals in my life. What's up? Get some MILFs in there.
Alright guys, so like I was saying, I'm gonna do this in a producer / EDM type of review. I'm gonna be talking about mainly the scenes that revolve around us and a little bit about the culture of dance music, because we all know, if you live in the United States, dance music is this thing where all the bros go, all the sluts are at, and you just want to get it on. So straight off the bat, guys, you have this opening scene and you have Ableton, the best star in the world, by the way, and the scene is kind of believable, but at the same time I'm going like, bruh, you have Spectrum open, what the fuck are you doing turning the knob on the RMX and all this? So it's either mixing or mastering the track, God knows what he's doing. At the same time, you're hearing his song called All I Ever Wanted, which blew up on YouTube, which is believable, you know, like the Alan Walker song that was used in every fucking video where people are awesome, in every fucking compilation. Evan Shaw, this is the guy's name, the song All I Ever Wanted blows up. By the way, Michael Brun made that song in real life, so if you guys want to check it out, you can go check it out. And then he gets booked to a festival thanks to this blow up, and that's where the movie starts. And he has his manager, which I think they were trying to make him be very relatable. Now Evan Shaw, the character, I love because he's all about the music. You know, he cares about the music, he doesn't do it for the fame. And then we're gonna meet all these individuals that I'm gonna talk about. Now I'm gonna avoid the main storyline, which, you know, is about this girl that goes with her bitch ass slut friends that want to go suck some dick at the festival, and she wants to go meet up with this guy who ends up being a dick and tries to finger bang her in the, you know, I don't even know where, the mythical forest.
I use FL Studio, baby. Oh, let me get that shit just because I use FL Studio. I only fuck with guys that use Ableton. What you think was gonna happen? FL Studio, bitch.
And just so you guys know, I'm kidding. I think any DAW is perfect for making music. I just think Ableton, you know, I use Ableton, so when I saw it, I was like, fuck yeah, they picked Ableton. Anyways, guys, the whole movie revolves around him trying to get to the festival, and when he finally gets there, we're gonna skip all the fucking antics. He brings like a fucking RMX controller, he brings like synths. It's his first gig ever, so I'm like, okay, I can see how that's gonna happen. He has trouble getting into the festival backstage. His manager is tripping out on shrooms because this girl just jumped on him and kissed him, and he was like, oh yeah.
Check out my SoundCloud, bruh. I use Ableton OTT. Ooh.
And it turns out she had like an LSD stamp on her mouth, so he goes on this crazy ass trip, which I'm not even gonna talk about. Anyways, when Evan Shaw gets there, he meets the #1 DJ in the world, which is an asshole, douchebag, very, very stereotypical. And this is where I guess I could kind of give the movie props in a way, because it gives us this perspective on something that I hadn't really thought about, but it could be a possibility that it happens in the EDM world. Now, we have DJ, I think his name is Avila, and I don't know if they're trying to poke fun at Danny Avila for being a dick, or DJ Alvaro, but anyways, the similarities are striking. You know, it's this fucking white guy with a black manager. They had to pick a black manager because he's so mean.
Take your shirt off and give him a hand job.
Check out my SoundCloud, bro. Check out my SoundCloud, bro. Check out my SoundCloud, bro.
And they talked to Evan. They say they loved his music, and they wanted to offer him this proposition where he would make music for his label, and they can even do a fucking collaboration. Now this happens all the time. As you guys know, we have like, you know, Tiesto collabing with all these guys, and we know Tiesto doesn't make his own music, but you have him collabing with all these guys to give him exposure, you know, like Riggy and Pyros. He brings them on stage at Ultra, so it's kind of like the similar thing. Anyways, in the movie we have this guy that pretty much most of you guys are gonna know as that one guy that's lame as fuck that goes to raves and goes like,
Oh man, this isn't even the same. Back in the day, we used to do ketamine instead of mollies. We used to fucking roll out. It's not the same. It used to be about the music, and now it's all about the party.
That all became this vapid bro culture. And honestly, I feel sad for you guys and your fucking tank tops.
Yeah.
I feel totally sad.
Yeah. Is that
Sad. Actual sadness.
Yeah.
What, dude?
I feel sad too. Do you hear that sound? Sir? Okay, I'm trying to talk.
you're gonna have that guy, and it turns out this guy got fucked over by the big DJ back in the day. Same way Evan Shaw's about to get round in the ass. You know, he's gonna collab with this guy. But anyways, we'll get to that part shortly. Evan Shaw decides to think about it because he has to ditch the manager he has now, which again, this is stuff that is believable. Now, while Evan Shaw is there, you know, it's funny that he goes backstage and you see all these girls running around, like pretty much throwing themselves at people and all this stuff. And I'm not too sure if this is kind of believable. I've been backstage at some of these kind of events and I've never seen girls like this, so I'm gonna give thumbs down to this. Maybe the VIP girls will be like this because they're like, if a guy can afford VIP, then he can afford for me to suck his dick in exchange for some money. Anyways guys, let's keep going with the movie. So pretty much eventually it turns out that the big DJ guy is pretty much, you know, gonna fuck Evan Shaw over. So the DJ that's like,
Oh, used to do ketamine back in the day.
tells Evan Shaw not to do it because he's done that. He does that where like people collab with him or they release music out on their label and then he takes all the money and leaves the artists with nothing. So this is kind of believable in the sense I haven't seen it happen in our world. Maybe it happened behind doors, but it is very, very, very believable, as you guys have said. In my head, I was already thinking maybe this fucker's gonna steal Evan Shaw's music. Anyways, Evan Shaw like ends up playing a set, you know, his designed set because of that big song at XOXO. See what they did there? XOXO hugs and kisses, you know, everyone's fucking kissing at a rave or what? He plays his set and he fucks it up because it's his first set ever. He has never practiced on CDJs and everyone's like, oh, he was all hype and shit. At the same time, he's crying. The girl he's gonna end up with is almost getting finger banged by this guy. And God knows, thank God she didn't. That precious little girl. Anyways guys, eventually Evan Shaw like confronts Avila with his manager and that DJ that's like,
Oh, we used to do ketamine back in the day.
FL Studios the shit. We got Harmer. We got fucking beautiful colors in our DAW. Ableton, bitch. Everyone know Ableton's the shit, dog.
and punches, you know, the DJ punches Alvaro and Evan Shaw goes and finally plays main stage for a big ass crowd. And I've always been curious, man, where did they record that shit? You know, I was thinking maybe they recorded it at you know, at fucking, you know, the San Bernardino Center, but God knows, I need to look that shit up. Anyways, Evan Shaw plays a set and you can hear Michael Brunn's music in there because he made All I Ever Wanted, by the way. You can hear his song, which I really love, called Check This Out. Love the break on that. And then Evan Shaw plays his song and it's like a lovely story and blah blah, it comes to an end. So if you're a producer or DJ, I think you're gonna enjoy this movie just because you're gonna be like, oh man, I can kind of relate to it. If you're like a rave person, I don't know, yeah, you could kind of relate to it too. You have the bros that just go for the party, you have the bitch sluts, you have the one bitch slut that's not really a slut, but she wants to go for true love and then almost gets finger banged. You have the manager that trips out on LSD, but God knows, you know, I've never seen a manager be that careless. Anyways guys, I thought the movie was fun, I guess. If I had to rate it, like in all honesty, I would rate it 10 out of 10 because Ableton, no, but in all seriousness, I would rate it probably like a 7 or 6 out of 10. It was okay, but it was so stereotypical. It's like you can already tell what's gonna happen in the movie. You know, you need to have some plot. And what can happen to a DJ that's bad? You either get your laptop stolen, you either get your music stolen and cry about it on Facebook, like most of you guys. Your laptop destroys and you lost all your projects. That's another one. You just bitch about ghost producers. That's why you never made it. So I don't know. The movie itself was very, very, very predictable. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys. But again, this is from the producer and standpoint of view, and it is a DJ and all this shit. I'm not the DJ, but you know, I used to do it. I think it's a good movie. I think they got some stuff right. It's of course better than We Are Your Friends. I mean, who the fuck makes a song out of like a anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I try to make it as fun as possible. Hopefully you guys, you know, look the movie up at least if you have Netflix. I mean, you're already paying for it, you might as well see it. And if you want to see the movie from another perspective, then that's totally on you guys. It's kind of fun, but again, it's just a stereotypical. It's like Titanic, you know, instead of Titanic you have an EDM festival and then you still have the same bullshit love story that happens. Anyways guys, thanks for tuning in and I'll see you guys next time.